Now, Sequanda Martin. I didn't finish that story about the whole FBI situation and shit. Now, once they said we fucked up, I said, hey man, look, you know, just keep the money and just throw all the other shit away. I mean, shit. I mean, you're gonna do it anyway. You're gonna do whatever you want to do anyway. Because really think about it. I know what that means. You know what that means. So come on, man. Let's just get that shit out the way now. Because y'all know y'all supposed to let me go. You do know that, right? All this shit supposed to be dropped right now. But I know you're gonna keep going forward with it. So just keep the shit. They were like, nah, we ain't doing that. The U.S. Marshal came over. She was like, what's going on? I was like, they found it on my person. She said, y'all fucked up. She knew what happened. He was like, yeah. She was like, just take him on the court anyway. See what I mean? I mean, at that point, y'all supposed to go before the judge and tell the judge what happened. As I go in, I ain't say shit. I ain't say shit, man. Fuck Allegra Glasshouser talked the whole entire time with her quivering ass voice. And these people on the other side was like, yo, man, like this nigga need to be locked up. He need to be put away. Because we speculate he gonna do some shit to us. The judge said, how? To who? He said Senator Raphael Warnock and Haley Joel Osment. Senator Haley Joel Osment, you know, the dude that ran with Raphael Warnock back in like 2020. The entire Savannah Metro Police Department, the entire 165th Airlift Wing, all of WTOC. And the judge said, God damn, you gotta be fucking kidding me right now. You gotta be fucking kidding me. You speculate he's gonna do all that shit to all those people with a knife? How? Because he said he's a great assassin. How? How is he a great assassin? What is he doing? He's writing letters and shit. I mean, why is he writing these letters? Well, he has mental health issues. So that's why he needs to be put away. And then my attorney, Allegra Glasshouser, well, yeah, Your Honor, like, we figured that he probably should go to a mental health institution. How, Allegra? And you know the truth. And what is that truth? She was trying to fuck. Allegra Glasshouser was trying to fuck. Here's the thing about attorneys that y'all don't know about. All of those niggas are freaks. All of them. And I mean to the highest degree. All right, now, don't get me wrong. They do that shit for money. They do. But then there are certain people they come across. They'll say, hell yeah, I'll invite them over. I will have a session with them. Don't believe me? All right. Laura Haystay. She's an attorney in Savannah, Georgia. She was my public defender before Ryan Langlois' bitch ass. Let me tell you what Laura was talking about with me. All right. Laura Haystay, of course. When she became my attorney, immediately, fucking Allegra Glasshouse's assistant, she was talking about Laura. She was like, Laura looked like a butch. I said, she's all right, man. Like, she seemed like somebody you can go to the bar with and just kick it with. She like, nah. They were literally talking about Laura. Haystay, of course. Allegra didn't say nothing. Allegra Glasshouser, of course. Allegra wasn't saying anything, but her secretary and shit, oh, shit. She was dogging Laura Haystay. I said, God damn. I see the shit, but I'm like, nah, man. This ain't what I'm thinking, man. Because if I tell somebody this shit, they gonna say I'm crazy. They gonna say I'm crazy. So I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. So now I'm talking to Laura and shit. I'm trying to call her and talk to her about my case and shit, but she talking about she's always busy. I said, God, all right, man, whatever. Like, you're my public defender. That's why maybe you should be a public defender because you got too many public people you defending. So one day, I was like, man, let me just talk to this bitch, man. I pick up the phone and like, she is getting it in. I don't know if she was having sex or masturbating. She answered the phone this way. I got so turned on, I'm like, God damn, I'm playing myself like, Laura, what are we doing? What are we doing? Man, I say she went on for like 3 minutes. And I'm sitting here playing myself listening to it. So afterwards, she like, now she want to talk business and shit. I said, all right, cool, man. Like, I'm gonna keep this in the back of my mind because basically you still playing coy with me and shit. You're not trying to actually help. You telling me to like just get over shit. Just get over it. Just get over it. I'm thinking about myself. If I came and slapped Laura Hasty in the face and just told her to get over it, she would have me apprehended for this shit. Why am I saying this shit? Because I told her, look, if you don't get me out of here, I'm gonna embarrass the fuck out of you and will not feel bad about that shit. She laughed at me. I wrote a calm letter to the judge. Poetically, of course. I talked about how Laura masturbated on the phone. Not taking this shit seriously. I said, shit, man, she was going to town. She was flicking that bean like it was fucking Boston. I said, God damn it, Laura. You turned me on. I'm telling the judge this shit. Boy, they told Laura that shit. I had a sternly worded letter saying how the fuck she's gonna drop me and shit. I said, God damn, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me now. You dropping me for that shit? Really? All right, cool. So, we go to court because they gotta do a formal hearing about that shit or whatever. So, the prosecutor has to step out because this is of a sensitive nature. I'm like, God damn, so you telling me all this shit is about me. Except for this shit. This is about Laura now because the prosecutor had to step out. How the fuck is this about Laura? I wrote to the judge, not to Laura. So why is she getting all this shine right now? Not once in that courtroom did they address me or anything. I was just a ghost in that motherfucker. Everything they did in there, I could have just stayed in my cell. Nobody asked me anything. Nobody said anything towards me. Everybody talked to Laura. That's it. Now, here's the crazy thing about it, though. The bailiff will look around like, God damn, what is this shit? And I'm looking like, yo, black ass, you see the shit is fucked up. How they doing this shit? And all you doing is just look around. The fucking marshals, they giggling and shit. Literally, they giggling. They are literally giggling and shit. Before I even came in there, one of them was like, man, we're glad you're here. I'm like, shh. These niggas, this is a show for them. This is fun for them. Because white men in positions like that, boy, they get kicks out of this shit like this. What do I mean by this shit? Man, I had an FBI agent talk about a story of how they found a man in the river and they flipped him over, his dick still was hard. And that shit was like this long and shit. I'm like, God damn, man, like, why is that a good story to tell? In front of somebody you arresting. That's all I'm saying. I ain't saying don't tell the story. Don't say it in front of me like as if I want to be amazed by your shit. This is a serious subject for me, and you over here having fun with shit. Y'all don't see that shit being a problem, but I do. If you know you arrested me for stupid shit that I didn't do, all I did was just say, do your fucking job before I slit your goddamn throats. Now, you're going to tell me I'm threatening you and shit. I'm saying the shit because I know you're going to do your fucking job so I can say it however the fuck way I want to. You're going to tell me I get arrested for that shit? I got arrested for doing this shit. Really, Sequanda? I got arrested for doing this. Man, bitch, I'm entertaining. Now I got to come on here and really be serious right now. Because I was playing a character and now people think I'm crazy and shit. I'm on Instagram doing shit and I can't get no people to listen to me and shit. Oh, he is crazy, this and that or whatever. I'm like, hell yeah, I'm gonna be crazy on this. I'm playing a character. Y'all don't understand this shit. So when somebody like, I don't know what these people name on Instagram and shit, they'll go in here and play these characters like, if your man does this, they ain't really like that in real life. If you go in the public and see these people eating dinner, they are not like that shit. I seen a girl twerking with a burrito. Twerking with a burrito. That girl would not go to Taco Bell and do that shit in real life. But yet it's still, I'm crazy when I go on Instagram and do shit. Or I'm crazy when I go in here and do shit. Really think about it. No, but what about behind closed doors? We don't know because shit, I'm always behind closed doors. Y'all won't let me speak in public. What do I mean by that shit? Now, when we was in court and they did that shit, Laura told these people I should be committed for the rest of my life. Laura said that shit. That shit is on record. That shit hurt so bad. The judge recused himself from the case. Christopher Wray. Now, here's the crazy thing about it now. Nobody will even talk to me about the shit and even get my side of the story. Because all I'm going to say is, go ask these motherfuckers. Why y'all always talking to me and shit? No, what y'all do is like say, man, what happened? To be nosy. Because I'm like, shit, why am I telling you when you ain't asking these other motherfuckers? Here's how stupid my dad is. My dad would tell me, you know you shouldn't be doing this shit. And I'm like, did you see what they did on the other side? Well, I ain't get all the facts. And I ain't get all the information. I said, well, how you gonna tell me I'm wrong then? Because there are certain ways you gotta do things. But did you see what they did? You just said no though. You just said no. Don't answer that question. So what am I talking about right now then? If you're not gonna get all the facts and all the information, but then tell me that I'm wrong, how the fuck am I supposed to talk to you? Because really think about it, you're the same person that attacked me for telling your granddaughters to sort out their feelings. Which, by the way, you're the same father that attacked me when I was like 10 years old when your dumbass niece fucking told you that me and my sister were fighting. All right. Let me tell this story to you. I want you to really think about it. You remember this shit. We were like real small, like 10 and shit, 8, 9, whatever. We would always catch the bus over at Sheldon House. Remember that shit. In the alley. And one day, you was doing some shit. You and Shell were arguing about some stupid shit. You don't even remember what y'all arguing about. Shell don't even remember what y'all arguing about. But remember, Doe's back were hurt. Doe had a hurt back. And he was always on the couch. And I'm like, shit, he feel bad because he is really laying around. Because if he laying around, he's hurting. So, as y'all arguing, I'm now telling you, you dumbass, look, man, stop this shit, man. Like, it's too early in the morning for this shit. Like, really, man, like, you're in their house. Man, respect this shit, man. Respect this shit. You start arguing with me about telling you to stop arguing. So I'm like, man, I ain't trying to argue with you, man. Just stop arguing. That's all I'm saying. Just chill out, man. You're fucking 7 years old. What are you so hostile about? I mean, honestly, we're kids. Think about it. Well, how are you hostile as a kid? You don't even have bills. What are you holding on to at this point? You got baby dolls. You got everything you need and want. Because there's nothing that you need and want. I'm telling you this as a kid. And you still telling me you don't tell me what to do. And your dumbass cousin over here arguing with us now. Y'all stop fighting. I'm like, I'm not even fighting. I'm helping your dumbass out. Now she's upset with me because I'm telling her that she's stupid. I'm like, really think about it. I'm helping your dumb ass out, but you can tell us to stop arguing. I'm ganging up on her with you. The enemy of my enemy is my friend. Right now, you have been my enemy, but right now you're my friend because I'm trying to tell her to stop. So you need to put aside your differences with me and tell her to stop arguing with you. Because shit, guess what? There's strength in numbers. Because when she has numbers on her side, that girl can't be stopped. Really think about it. When you're with your dumbass family, our parents and your dumbass brother, you will loud talk, you will be right. You don't even have to loud talk. You will sit there with your fake ass, Christian ass look. Now let me tell you, really think about it. You know what your problem is? You don't have enough Jesus in you. Man, for real, I'm not gay. I'm not trying to have Jesus coming up inside of me like that. What's wrong with you? This shit is stupid now. It really is. Think about it, man. I can't even sit down and complete a thought without thinking about how stupid you are, man. Now, what am I saying? You're now arguing with me still. And Shayla is arguing with us. And Shayla is now telling us, I'm going to tell y'all dad. Tell him I don't care, his back is hurt. I said, oh my God, you are one stupid little girl. You're not a doctor, Sequanda. You're not a doctor. You got to assess the situation. This man back is hurting. Okay, I understand that shit. But that man went to a doctor not once. And plus, he got to go to the kitchen to eat. He got to go to the bathroom and use the bathroom. That means he has to get up at some point. And you're going to tell this dumbass woman, girl, I don't care. His back is hurting. Guess what? Your ass going to get beaten when you get home. And so is mine. Because she's going to tell that dumbass man they were arguing. It is what it is. So I said, you know what? Fuck it, man. Y'all do what y'all want to do, man. I'm going to school. I went to school and didn't even think about the shit. Because I'm like, I compartmentalize. I love that shit at that house. Because I'm like, that shit is over with now. I got on the bus and I went on about my day. I sat on the bus and looked at all the trees go by. Wow, it's a beautiful day out here. This shit is amazing. Hello, kids. Hello, teachers. Hello, nurse. I'll see you later. Hello, principal. I might see you later. Because I was just that kid. Man, my stomach hurt. Let me go to the nurse. Go to the office. You don't talk too much. Shit. All right. Man, I was so good with my shit that during birthday months, you get cake, all that shit, and you get to sit in a special seat. I had isolation on my birthday month. The exact day we were supposed to get the shit, they said, look, man, I know you're a good kid and you got isolation just because you were talking, so you can either do your birthday or isolation. Which one you want to choose? I said, isolation. They said, for real? I said, hell yeah, I want to get the shit out of the way. I don't care about my birthday, man. Y'all just give me cake. I'm going to get the cake anyway. And I'm sitting in a special seat. So guess what? Isolation. I'm on my birthday. Man, think about it, man. I'm like, 8 years old thinking about this shit? I'm like, look, man, really think about it. Really think about it. This is a special birthday for me. I'm in isolation on my birthday. I get cake. And I'm by myself like I'm a king and shit. I'm isolated when I'm at home. This is heaven for me right now. It's a great birthday. Man, think about it. And people are going to say, hold on. Is it your birthday? Yeah. And you was in isolation? Hell yeah. Now I got stories to tell and shit. You don't understand the positivity that's flowing inside of me. You don't understand that shit. Now, I come home. Guess who's standing up with a belt in his hand? I said, see, I told you. I was prepared for the shit because I didn't give a fuck. He hit you a few times. I will say that shit. But it wasn't that bad, though. Like, it wasn't bad to where, like, he just got, like, just let loose. He was like, blah, 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 and sent you about your way. But me? Oh, no, he dropped that belt. He dropped the belt. And he said, oh, are you trying to fight your sister? I said, what the fuck? Trying to fight my sister? Who the fuck told you that shit? This nigga pushes me so hard that I flew onto the bed. I said, God damn. He said, well, fight me then. I said, I ain't trying to fight you. What the fuck are you talking about? He said, fight me then. Fight me. I said, no. So I started crying. I said, I ain't trying to fight you. My mama, Kenny. I'm like, crying. I ain't trying to fight you. I am not trying to fight you. And finally, he lets up and then lets me out the room. I'm crying to my room and shit. And once I got in my room, I sat on the bed, would dry my tears, and start playing video games. Man, shit, man, I just need to get out of this situation. I was either going to get hit or not. Shit. I started crying because I was like, I really didn't want to fight. I'm a kid. You're a grown man. Challenge a 9-year-old to a fight. What kind of dad are you? Or what kind of man are you at that point? Now, speaking of my dad, this nigga kicks me out of the house for defending my mom at fucking 12 years old. I'm like, you kick me out of the house for you coming in and verbally abusing your wife, my mother. You really doing that shit. You know what? Man, fuck it. I'm going to keep going because, fuck, I'll get 30 minutes, I guess. Look, he came home drunk one night. We were staying in Auntie Gus Lee's house. You was up at Big Bone house. So, shit, you wasn't there. Daniel, dumbass, was there. But he came home drunk and started berating her. Just, man, berating her and shit. She taking this shit like she has no other options. I'm sleeping in that rickety ass bunk bed at the top, and I'm just listening. And I'm like, yo, man, this shit is stupid, man. What the fuck is really going on? So I hops out of bed. Man, what are you doing? What the fuck, man? Like, come on, man, stop this shit. Just really stop it, man. It's annoying at this point. This shit is stupid. You have no arguments. You are just loud talking for no reason. This nigga looks at me and said, oh, so you want to talk now, huh? So you a man now, huh? I'll tell you what, how about you get the fuck out, both of y'all? I said, well, shit. Okay, cool. Kid. No, get out. Like, all right, cool, man. Anything is better than this shit. I mean, really think about it. We're in a house with no bathroom and no running water. We got a piss and shit in a bucket beside a refrigerator that we eat at. We got to shit and piss and take a bath in the kitchen. It is fucking 1999. We living like slaves. And you kicking me out is a glorious thing. Man, come on, Jeanette, let's get the fuck out of here. We went to a hotel that night and came back the next day as if nothing happened. I said, oh shit, I'm back in slavery. I was free for a moment. I said, God damn, like, so this is what y'all, I used to go outside every other month and talk to God. Is this the fuck shit that you want from me? Living in a slave quarter? I mean, god damn. And I ain't even talking about that house. I was literally living in a slave quarter. In Roberta, they used to call the shit called a slave quarter. They say slave quarter. That shit was slave quarter for me. Because I'm like, y'all don't see the irony in the names? Man, this is slave quarter. This is slave quarter. Man, slave was pimping y'all dumbass Robertaites. I said, God, man, this dude had us paying rent in some shabby ass trailers and shit. And it was a lot. Man, I remember my mama gave me like $450 one day to go pay for that shit. And it was in the 90s. I said, hey, for this? For $450? This shit should be at least 50. At least. Or 25. For this time period? Trust me, I used to think like that. People will tell you that I'm not for real and all that shit or whatever because I didn't talk to people. I did talk to people. I didn't talk to the people that mattered to y'all. Because I'm like, shit, man, think about it. Man, why am I doing shit when I'm too far advanced for this shit? I am so far advanced that I don't care about getting famous and shit. I'm just doing this shit to torture you. Now, really think about it. I told you why your father attacked me that time. Now, think about it. Your father attacked me this time for your daughters. For me to tell them to sort out their feelings. Now, I want you to really think about it. I haven't talked to my probation officer at all. What if I tell him about what happened? You can get on top of that if you want to. But here's the thing. I want you to really understand something. My probation officer like me. He does. He think I'm an upstanding person. Because I'm very honest. And I'm very articulate. And plus I'm nice, pleasant. Shit, I'm everything that you're not. I tell him about what your father did to me. And how you all are defending that shit. And not only that, I got proof about why the shit happened. Because shit, think about it, man. I defended your dumbass kids from the board education. I have email proof of what they were doing. Email proof. Because they were like, hey, this is what he said happened. I mean, it is true. All this shit did happen. I mean, shit, all you gotta do is just look at the cameras on the bus, I guess. And all that shit, it was text messages in the kids' phones. But guess what? They can delete that shit. Hey, y'all want to delete those texts or whatever? Okay. Those kids will do that shit. I'm like, y'all some dumbass kids. I will be blackmailing these motherfuckers like a motherfucker. I'm like, man, look. Man, your kids eat text each other. They text each other. They're like, hey, man, like, the bus didn't come my way. Are you sure about that shit? Yeah. Man, look, text me the route that y'all taking, whatever. I'm going to tell you right now, the bus did not come your way. Are you sure about that? Yeah. How do you know? Because shit, man, the route that we took, they didn't take it. I mean, shit, think about it. You ain't on this bus. You sure we didn't miss the bus? Hell the fuck no. The bus driver just didn't show up. Now think about it. I'm defending your kids from that. But here's the thing. They texting each other this shit. They could expose this shit and be like, look, man, let me show you how incompetent the Board of Education is in Bibb County, Macon, Georgia. These niggas didn't even come and pick me up for school. I highlight this shit and I get threatened. God damn. By you. You the one that threatened me. Because at first, my fucking stupid ass father came to me and said, look, man, what have you done? I said, what haven't I done? Now, what the fuck are you talking about? Did you go to the Board of Education and threaten them? How the fuck? No. What are you talking about? Well, they said, no, matter of fact, no, your dumb ass came in. He stopped, and that's when you started talking about it. The Board of Education said you came up there and threatened them and all this shit or whatever. And I'm like, why would I do that shit? Well, why are you going to threaten them? Answer my question. Why would I do that shit? Really think about it. I didn't do anything wrong. Why would I threaten when I didn't do anything wrong? They didn't pick up your dumbass kids. If anybody should be upset, it's you. So how's the fact that you defending the people that didn't pick up your dumbass kids? I mean, you're stupid on your face right now. On this axis, this shit is tilted. Really understand that shit. If you look at the earth is at a tilt because your dumb ass just tilted. This pinball for me. I scored. You tilted. Why am I saying that shit? Because shit, that shit was flowing perfectly out my mouth. I just wanted to say the shit. To be honest with you, man, I think I can stop now. I'm talking about just for right now. But I ain't gonna lie to you. If anything else come up, I will be back and expound on shit some more and shit. Being famous is not the goal here. It's not. To be honest with you, I'm gonna be perfectly honest with you. The goal in this situation is the shit. Have my wife find me. Because I'm doing this shit to be like, look, man, I'm not looking for my wife. I'm looking for my angel. I ain't trying to get married. That's some dumbass shit. The first marriage is always to yourself. Once you marry outside of yourself, that's cheating. So guess what? Anybody who come with me, shit, she gonna be one in a number. Because I'm already looking for people out here. Now I'm on this shit, doing this shit. Because I'm like, man, look, this shit is just me torturing my sister. Now really think about it. I don't have to get paid off of this shit. The government would do the shit for me because Ryan Langlois is, Ryan Langlois' bitch ass is going to talk to people and have me talk before Congress. And I'm going to get everything. So guess what? I'm going to have enough of everything to give all my wives. Nigga, I'm Solomon's great 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 great. Think about it. I can go on for however long you want to because I don't know how old the Bible is, man. I don't really fucking care. Because here's the thing. When they tell you this person begat this person begat this person, that means you gotta put yourself in that shit. It's like double dutching. Hold on. They begat who? And David begat Bryant Stubbs. I double dutch myself in that shit. Now, here's what I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna end this video because like 30 minutes. Your mental capacity will allow you to watch this shit because it's about you and it's to you, addressed for you, by me, to you, for you, and all that shit about you. You're gonna watch this shit. Nobody else has to watch this shit. Nobody else. But here's the thing. It involves other people. Ryan Langlois, Laura Hastings, Judge Christopher Wray, Judge fucking Baker. Those judges all of the Southern District of Georgia. I look, man. Ask Christopher Wray how upset he was when Laura Hastings said that shit. That man slammed that gavel down and walked out so fast. I said, God damn. I never seen smoke come from a man's ass walking so fast. And that shit, it wasn't even gas. It was just steam. Cause she said I should have been committed for the rest of my life for her being unprofessional. And he said the shit as such. He was like, I know you're a professional person. I know you take things seriously. That man was double talking like a motherfucker. Now, I don't want to say this shit. I will come back and do another video.